Hey everybody, I'm Boom.
And I'm Spice, and this is homemade poetry number 8?
A bunch of them. 8 sounds right.
8. 8-ish.
Yeah,
It's
we'll have the episode number, most likely,
it will be there,
when you watch this. So whatever episode that says, stick with that one.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we're not trying to call that.
Don't listen to today us. Listen to later on us.
You could count the amount that are before this and verify, because we haven't deleted any.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't say controversial things. We swear every once in a while, and the people on Reddit didn't like me when I ranted about To Kill a Mockingbird. But I didn't really involve the podcast in that. So
I thought you guys got some Reddit hate. I was like, I didn't know you guys had a Reddit hate.
We got a subreddit already, man. Thriving.
Yeah.
Oh man, who's this guy talking next to us?
Yeah, crap. I'm a mess.
Oh,
right
rat.
now.
A rat. Yeah, it could be anybody,
dude.
dude.
Give me a name. I'll go after the rest.
Exactly. I will write a haiku as an Irishman.
You guessed it right. It's Ben. With another poem.
An Irish man.
Man, I can't do that accent.
I gave the recommendation.
Yeah. You give me a character, a knight, different character.
Pass.
Can't do that. Do something else. Oh man.
How can you not do a knight? It's an occupation. It's like
How
it's
do you
like
do a knight's accent though?
that's not the point. Right from perspective.
Oh, okay.
When no one was telling you to do an accent.
Yeah, you were the one dictating me. Also, just do like a British accent. That's generally where knights are from.
Yeah. I can't do a British accent though. Not a good one though. Not when I'm
What can you do well? The fact that you had to like guffaw and then like rack your brain.
Yeah, what am I good at, man?
In general? Literally this.
Okay at driving, I guess.
Are you?
Are you? Absolutely not.
That's like one of the main.
Last 3 years though, no tickets, man. Besides 2 weeks ago, plates expired. But that's not like a real ticket. That's not like a
absolutely.
I didn't like do anything.
That's just
wrong.
a responsibility.
Yes, you didn't renew
like,
your
you're
plates.
just not responsible.
Yes, but like, I didn't like run a light. You know, I think that's a lot different.
Yeah, I didn't break the law. I just broke the law.
I mean, he's doing his job, but he gave me a ticket, man. I'm like, come on, dude.
What did you do wrong?
Expired tag. You know what I mean? Oh no, I don't.
Did you know they were expired?
I didn't, and that's why I told him. I was like, dude, like I'm gonna go up there and get them done, like right now. I didn't, but I would like that. Me saying that you should be giving trust his.
Yeah, but you lied.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you lied before God and your country.
all right. And it's freaking poems,
before an officer of the law.
Let's go going over my legal status.
That's all right. I don't believe in God. We're good. That's all right. You can do that stuff.
What? Did we introduce this poem?
Yeah, we did.
I said it.
He
Yeah, I
started
said it in
off
like the
right
first
off
3
the
seconds.
bat.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep.
And then we had a whole goof about what number episode. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Give it the program. I guess last episode we recorded for like 10 minutes. It's like, wait, save that for the podcast.
All right. Well, I guess I'll keep it in orderly fashion as we've been doing. I kick his things off. So this one, I'd like. I put some comedy in this one. I haven't done that yet. I try to do is what you guys call it, personification too. I try to throw one of those in there too.
As you guys call it.
As you guys
How else would it be described?
coined the phrase.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Title: All on Me. Before I get going, I kind of went out Devin saying something. He's saying something like, "Do it like you're in game time. Like you're in like game time." Something. What? What was funny about that? What?
All I'm saying is pay attention to what we're calling each other.
Oh, dude, you doxed me. Oh man, I'm never gonna be able to get out of college, dude.
I was like, what the heck are you guys talking about? I didn't say anything dumb. I knew I didn't. All right. All right, here we go. Well, Spice was saying last time something about like, not that other guy I was talking about. Spice was saying like something like, oh, it's fourth quarter, you know, coming like that, something like that, like a minute game time thing. So that's what I did. I kind of went like a game time thing. So all on me. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to me. I can just feel that weight sitting on my shoulders. The pounds of an elephant doesn't have anything on the weight I'm feeling. Can he do it? The crowd thinks. I think to myself, can I do it? Can I get in the end zone, score this touchdown, and win this game? Very unlikely though, because this is water polo and there's no touchdowns. Dang, man!
All right, that's pretty funny. All right,
I like that, man.
Yeah, that's good. I like that one a lot. A couple ones, like just with like this is like when you said something about the pounds of an elephant.
Yeah, I didn't want to see the weight of an elephant
on my shoulder.
Cannot compare the weight I'm feeling. That's why
you could have just said the elephant on my back.
So you're thinking the LBS of an elephant.
No, just the elephant. Like you could say, like an elephant
doesn't have.
Yeah, the weight on my shoulders is greater than that of an elephant.
Or weighs on me like an elephant.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, no, I like the ending though. That was fun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had to throw in some comedy. I like that. Cool.
I think it'd be kind of funny if you kind of change it up a little bit as you go. Where you're like, oh man, I juked this guy over at the 10-yard line. Yeah, man, I've never dribbled a basketball this hard. Yeah, dude, that pitcher's really eyeing me, dude. I don't know what they're... Oh man, but I finally kicked it in for the final goal. Hockey's great. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I really like that one.
You're missing something with personification.
Yeah, that's what I thought I did it with like I said I can feel the weight sitting on my shoulders.
That's more so like which one's like or ass? Simile?
Simile is like or ass.
Yeah, it's a simile. Used to, which is still still figurative language, which is good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Use the simile, which is a comparison with like or as.
There is no like or as in that sentence.
Oh, then maybe it's a metaphor.
No, read it again.
I can just feel the weight sitting on my shoulders.
Keep going. The part with the elephant.
The pounds of an elephant doesn't have anything on this weight I'm feeling.
Then that'd be more of a metaphor.
Okay. All right.
Because
I'm getting there.
Or it doesn't have anything is like the like or as.
I kind of just try to keep it like dumb sounding. Because I try to do the comedy thing.
Yeah,
because the pounds of an elephant doesn't have anything on this.
Because metaphor would be like what you said before, like, you know, like the weight of an elephant sits on my back. Because like it doesn't, but
right.
Yeah.
That's a metaphor.
The metaphor is meant to be a little more like elusive.
Yeah.
Simile, you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, because you used simile because it's almost like or as, but doesn't. It's like a negative version of it, where it's like, yeah, you still use.
It's just a weird comparison. Like it sounds weird saying it. Like the pounds of an elephant doesn't have anything on this weight I'm feeling. Like it comes out, like it rolls off the tongue.
I'd say more. Sometimes repetition's fine. Like weight. If you said, "Oh man, the weight of my shoulders is like the weight of an elephant,"
and that's where I was going first,
which weight is immense. Oh man, the weight is insane. Like if you said it like 5 times, weird.
Right.
2 times, fine.
That's I said that the weight, and I was gonna say the weight of an elephant doesn't have it. And I was like, man, I'm saying weight like so many times. So
imagine for me a scale, right? So on one side you've got repetition, which if you have too much, it's not good. On the other side you have clarity, where if you can't say things enough directly as what they are, and you have to use pronouns, or in your case you have to change the word entirely to pounds, it becomes a little less clear because pounds is a word with a lot of different meanings. Pounds is in weight, pounds is in the verb, like pounding on a door, because that's what I thought initially. Pounds.
Oh, and I kind of like that now that you say that, because like the pounds went up and like the pounds like stomping, that's some crazy weight I would say. Or the pounds, the LBS, man.
Man.
I like that.
Well, I kind of look at your feet completely like cut off from your legs. Like there were just 2 feet hanging out down there. I was like, what in the world? I was like, what's going on down there? There's a couple of feet. They're just tapping their toes, just hanging out. Sorry. Yeah, so that's better.
Yeah.
I will find some resources for you. We'll sit down one of these nights, and I and Boom are going to discuss, simile, metaphor, symbolism. Because right now, imagine you've got a tool belt, right? Like your Batman, and like your Batarang, that's just words. You got your verbs, adjectives, nouns, pronouns. Your adverbs, all that stuff on there. It's useful. It's not perfect. Sometimes you need like a lasso. There, your lasso is gonna be symbolism. Sometimes you just gotta like rope them. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you gotta. And then your pepper spray, that's gonna be your simile and metaphor. So that,
Because I know all of them. You know what I mean? Like I've heard all. I remember reading about them in school, but like I couldn't. It's so hard to me to get an example of a certain one.
We're going to break it down.
Yeah,
Yep, you'll know them
as
if they were the back of your hand.
And at some point,
I know them, but not
simile.
well.
Similar to Haiku Week, I think at some point we'll do like a symbolism day.
Cool, Dad.
Episode.
Yeah.
Or like he and I have discussed perspective, because I've always had an interest in second person point of view because it's so difficult to write from. And I like the idea of having an episode focused on point of view, where with your more limited experience, you can work on third person, describing actions between people who aren't the narrator. First person, your point of view. When you get to second person point of view, it's like, you did this, you went there, you acted like this.
Yeah.
Which is tough, because that's just not how stories are typically told, And I think it's especially prevalent nowadays in the age of VR. Things are told from the viewer's perspective in a more direct way than ever before.
Yeah, I've read a book, one, in that perspective, and it was like it's like a choose your own adventure book.
Exactly. That's the most common.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
the
neat.
most common
It's cool. It's a really like immersive book.
Yeah. At some point, you and I are going to cover The Fall by Albert Camus. That's one of my favorite books, and it's told in second person. And Camus is one of my favorite authors. Have I told you about Camus? He was cool, man. He'd smoke cigs, and he cheated on his wife a bunch.
Sounds cool.
He was cool looking. He died in a car crash. He was just cool, man.
Everything,
His main focus was suicide. But that was his thing. It was like the only true vexing philosophical question was whether or not to kill yourself. That was his main philosophy.
Oh man,
that was his thing, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
what was his name?
Albert Camus.
Albert Camus.
See, it's spelled Albert Camus, but that's not how you say it. It's like Albert.
Where did it originate from?
So, Algiers in Africa was a French colony. So he's from Algiers, but he's really French.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and his name, it's spelled Albert Camus, but it's pronounced Albert Camus. Albert Camus.
Way cooler and sexy.
I've got a book by one of his contemporaries who they actually had a very big rift, a schism between the two of them. His name was it's spelt Jean-Paul Sartre, but it's pronounced Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre.
That does sound French. He's Russian.
Nah, Jean-Paul Sartre.
Jean-Paul.
Yeah.
Change my name to Shin Bam. I don't know. I give up.
Okay.
Bablet. Mine sounded Russian that time.
Brizet. Bam Brizet. The OG. The OG.
The OG.
Yeah.
All right.
Gangster.
So, boom, I'm going to make a spice and boom sandwich because I'm reading. Geez, Sheldon. Cutie. So I've got two poems I'm reading because I'm afraid I've read one of these on the podcast before and I don't want to cheat. So I'm going to read two.
Question real quick before you started. Are you doing two?
No.
Okay. All right. I was going to say, I could like,
Do you?
if you guys are reaching two, I was going to freestyle haiku,
If you want to free, I don't care. You can go after boom.
All right, cool.
I don't care at all. My first one is called Please Quiet Down. I'm Trying to Read by Spice Cube. She lays on the hardwood with her little plastic train. The wheels go squeak squeak as it rolls back and forth. I keep rereading the same paragraph in the classified section. That's okay. I don't mind. I've got nowhere to be anyways.
I dig it.
So the point of that one, like the title's meant to be a bit ironic, because it's can you please quiet down, but he's like trying to, it's all he can hear, and he's sort of repeating himself because he can't focus on anything else. He doesn't want to interrupt her, so he's just
let her do her thing.
just living with it.
Yeah.
So,
Like that one.
yeah, doesn't have to be complicated,
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
simple coexisting.
Exactly. Are you familiar with the concept of slice of life?
Kind of like when you get like a tough experience, and it's like, man, it's a slice of life you just got.
No. That's not it at all.
Man, you just got served up a slice of life, man.
No, there's a lot of pie metaphors. That's not one of them. You say ate some crow, some humble pie.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Man,
I
I
don't
just
know.
had to eat some humble pie, man. I just got embarrassed down at the basketball
Went through
court.
a slice of life.
No.
All right, so what is slice of life?
So, it is meant to be like a snapshot of reality, where it's fiction more often than not, but it's writing from the perspective of people that could very well be real, and their issues are generally realistic issues. So that's what I was going with, because it's sweet, not because it's very like flamboyant. It's very grounded. You can imagine putting your feet up in a little recliner, and you got your daughter sitting there, and she's just rolling a little plastic train on the hardwood. You just hear it, and it's all you can hear, and you're kind of okay with that. That's the point. Because if you look at some slice of life by Raymond Carver, Flannery O'Connor, John Cheever, Anton Chekhov, any of those authors, the point that they get at is like they draw from real world experience where it creates tension. I don't know what would happen if a galactic civil war broke out and the side I wasn't on won. What would happen? No idea. If aliens invaded from Mars, no clue. I know what happens when you default on your loans. I know what happens when you get a divorce. At least I have a decent idea.
Right.
I know the ramifications if you fail a class, or if you drop out, or if mom dies, or anything like that. So these problems that are real get turned into art, oftentimes by people who don't have a lot of money. So drawing from real world experiences.
Wow.
And it allows you to step into their shoes a little more effectively. Be like, if this happened to me, how would I handle it?
Right.
Like, one story I'm sure we'll talk about was, what's it called? It's called like The Lost Brother, right? It's by John Cheever. And it's about these brothers and their mom, and they all own part of this vacation home. And it's on the sea. They go there every so often. And they hadn't gone there for years, and one of the brothers hadn't been there since he was still in the house. And they meet up there, and everything's going wrong. Because the brother, who had isolated himself, is being a downer. And he's just sort of causing problems and animosity and being a little too realistic for everybody. He's like, look, it's sinking. This thing's gonna, the waves are gonna take this. You gotta sell it while you can. You gotta fortify it, or else it's gonna go. No one wants to think about that on vacation. They want to enjoy themselves. But he's not getting that. And there's a disconnect there, a very real disconnect. And then eventually, one of the brothers snaps, the one it's told from his perspective. He's had enough, and he hits his brother over the head with a rock. And his brother's all right, but he's got a big gash. And he's just fuming, while the other brother's on the ground on the beach, just sort of like, just soaking in his wound. He gets back, tells off his family, leaves for good. You don't see him again. But you feel with the sort of, with the tension there, it's real sort of tension. May not have happened in real life. The idea of squabbling over money, the idea of having someone ruin your good time,
Right.
having someone not understand what a particular moment means to you and try and spoil it. That kind of stuff is real,
Right.
That's the point of slice of life. It's
And
There.
that kind of, not to cut you off, but like, that kind of reminds me of what like Boom was saying in his like the first one he read, with like, the relationship.
Precisely.
So, like like in suspense, I'm just looking kind of for like the craziness that's like I would never imagine what it's like to be held under a cartel's control and have to do what they say. So of course that's suspenseful, but like what you're saying is kind of cool that I can see that crap in almost everything I do, but I don't even think it because
You live it.
Yeah, you're there.
It's stuff you do. Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. That's why I like it. It's palpable. You know, you know the word palpable?
No, I can't
It's
say
like you
that.
can feel it. It's like you can grab it out of the air. So when feelings are palpable, it's like you can take a bite out of it. It's like you cut it with a knife.
Right.
That's what it is. It's a very palpable story. And it feels tangible. Like I can reach
it's
out
here.
Right.
and shake the hand of the dude that it's told from. So that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Sorry for rambling, guys.
No, it's good. I like it.
Little Boom and Spice
Taking
book
all I
advice
can
for you. All right, Boom, it's your time to shine.
Let's hear it.
Okay. This is called Happy Thoughts. It's not easy living in the dark. It's often cold, and comforts can be hard to find in the best of times. But you can make it through. Imagine yourself living better days, and fortune just might be kind to you. That's it.
So, did you write that in second person point of view because of me?
No.
You just wrote it in second person point of view just cause?
Yeah.
That's neat. That's neat.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's a really good way to, like the purpose of second person point of view generally is to allow the reader to be a little more immersed in the story.
Mm.
Because it's not like they did this, he did that, she did that. I can make it through. I can weather this storm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a really effective use of second person point of view. Good choice.
Thank you.
I feel like I said that like I was a chef on like Hell's Kitchen.
I like what you did there with the second
that-
person point of view.
Hey, just a dash of second person point
just
of
a
view.
tad,
Too
just
much.
just like
Just
a
a
sentence
skosh.
worth of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Any more would have been too much, you know.
overpowering the
Right.
palate. Yeah.
Same story was told with three bears and Goldilocks.
From second person point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Because I wasn't the bear.
you,
know?
s-
It
you
wouldn't
sit
be
on the
me.
table. Two bowls sit beside you. Three bears tower over you, ready to devour the
Is that
porridge.
told in first? What is that told in? I
It's
can't
normally
remember.
third
I
person
believe
point
it's
of view.
third. Yeah.
Third.
Most like storytelling
Yeah.
is going to
Oh,
be a third
oh, yeah.
person.
Yeah, I was
There's
just
just a
goofing.
narrator
Yeah.
talking about.
I
what's
just
happening.
started-
Yeah, I started getting.
I
too
just
wrapped up in
started
it.
telling it from the point of view of the middle bowl of porridge.
Yeah, I was trying to like actually.
Yeah, he was.
figure out
Yeah,
something.
no. Second
Yeah.
point person is like in that poem there, like,
You.
but you can make it through. You
Yeah.
know, like.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
not always
Yeah.
saying you. It could
No,
also
just
like
like
the
referring
fall that
to.
we'll read at some point is like, imagine you and I are sitting at a bar, and I'm a dude who's almost like a used car salesman. He's a little skeezy. He's running his mouth a little too much. He's just talking to you. You're new to the area, so you just sit and listen. You just ruminate on what he's saying. He just goes on, and your voice isn't heard throughout the entire novel, but you can assume based on his reactions what you said or how you reacted, and that's what it is. It's just a dude talking to you for like 300 pages. It's a good time. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it sounds to be.
It's neat.
Yeah. Oh, you said you had one more?
Do you want to do your little
Oh, yeah.
haiku?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. So it's 757.
575.
575. Boom, we're done.
I see you. I like your polka dots.
Yeah.
Works? Okay. I like your polka dots. But if you had on stripes, I would like that too. Bang! man.
I thought you had something cooking initially. Like
What the? How?
No, I'm not saying that was bad. I
Did
was
you
thinking
break-
like the whole like.
What?
Was that a haiku?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Was there 7 in the middle?
He
Yeah, I
he hyphenated. it
Okay,
kinda.
cool.
Oh.
He started the other sentence, but he like trailed off.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that like a hyphen with that I, where you've got it up there, dash, start the sentence. He filled the syllables. It's all right.
Yeah, that's because like polka dots was kind of weird too. I didn't know how many so, like polka dots.
What
or
was the
polka-
first 3 words you said?
I said, I see.
I see you, right?
Or I see your polka dots.
No, but initially you started one where you're like,
Yeah, I see you. I was gonna say wearing polka dots, but I knew that was gonna be too many.
I thought there was something interesting there, where it was like, I see you out there, standing in the dark shadows, watching my moves. Still.
I like it.
Yeah, I heard
Got a
that and I
haiku?
was like,
Got a haiku?
God.
Here we go.
Gosh
Too
darn
loud
it.
podcast. As an Irish man,
Oh, jeez. City streets
aglow.
aglow, full of cars, people, and cats. I don't live there, though.
I thought you were going to say yet. I was like, I don't live there yet.
Yeah.
Cat Town.
Cat Town.
Cat Town the haiku.
Cat Town.
Where I preside, there, hyphen, are kitty cats galore. I, hyphen, cannot imagine. That's a mess. I was going to say, I cannot think dogs. That's the worst haiku ever. That's what.
I got one with the cat town. Hey man, come with me. Let's go check out that cat town.
Close the deal.
I heard there is cats.
Yours is so much better than mine just because I was overthinking it. You just said what it is. Yeah, yours is like a brochure. Hey, you want to get cat
I was
town?
ran with the cat town.
Yeah, they got
I love it.
cats.
I love the idea of like just like going to the town. It's like just as many cats as there are people. I just fucking love it.
Hey man, you want the cat town? There's cats. Well, they're like, yeah, we're fresh out of cats, man. You missed the last one.
Dang it, man.
Last shipment. Oh man, it's like this is just town now. It's just people.
People Town.
Yeah.
God darn
Yeah.
it. Oh. Sean,
Alright.
we going to Cat Town?
Yeah, too bad he can't escape the house.
Forever be here.
Yeah.
You're gonna die here, Sheldon. No, it's dark there. Oh, whoa.
I kind of hope he does, though. I don't want him to like get hit by a car or
If
something.
he gets out, I think it'd be worse. I think it's probably a good thing to say.
Yeah, get
If
like
he gets out, he'll sit at the door until we let him back in. I've tried it. Not on purpose. I actually.
you jerk.
Back before I lived in a house, I lived in another person's house. No, I don't know. I'm just talking crazily.
Back when I lived in. Oh, no.
Haiku check. No. I accidentally left the window open and he got out, and I had no idea for like a half hour, and then I just hear like really loud meowing from outside. I'm like, oh my god, he's outside. What the heck? I opened the door. He's sitting right at the door. Like ran inside into the bedroom, like terrified. Yeah, man, it was cold out. I felt terrible.
All right, I'll
He still tries to escape.
read my last one. Then we'll be good to go. A A second extension of Water Haiku 18 by Spice. I wrote a poem for every day of the year last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of them. Set me as a lighthouse on your shore. I want to stand motionless by your side, forever on guard, like a platoon of soldiers near your tomb. I want to salute you until my bulb burns out. That's it.
I effing love that one, man. It just reminds me so much of like I don't know, like a relationship. Kind of like it was like perfect what I was trying to do with this. Let me get it right here. Metaphor.
Simile.
Simile.
Yeah, because you use those little connecting words.
Yeah, I dig it. I like the length. It's short, sweet. I dig it.
Yeah, mine is a simile too, because I said as. And yeah, exactly. And then I want to salute you until my bulb burns out. It's more so a metaphor, because I'm not saying, like a light bulb inside a lighthouse, which would be terrible. Until my bulb burns out. Because
Yep, that's
like
a good
part
example of simile and metaphor, right at you.
Eventually, you'll get to this point where you have this command over your writing that you can trust your readers to understand what you're saying based on the context you gave them.
Uh-huh.
Where I go, I want to be a lighthouse. And then I go on to say, I'll stand until my bulb burns out.
Mm.
You assume those things are connected, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually you'll be able to get to a point where it's self-referential like that.
Mm. Yeah, I dig it.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. I'm looking forward to the next one, man.
I have the utmost confidence in Bam.
I say we end this one with like a rap, you know what I mean?
No.
All right, I'll start it and just like I'll throw it up, you know.
I'll give 2 bars and then this podcast will be over.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just end it on the bar. Make them count.
All right. Anyone want to give me a beat or we acapella?
I'm not gonna
No,
give you a beat.
I will give 2 bars and then this will be over.
DJ Boom on the track.
All right.
Yeah, I'll start it off. I'll throw it to you, man. Yeah, I'm at the table, chilling with Boom. I'm with Boom and Spice in a room. It's all you, Devin. Touch it while it's hot, you know.
I'm standing among big book stacks. Sitting with Bam, he's rapping whack.
Oh, man. Is that it?
I'm trying to think. Boom, Bam and I, the mic is hot. Being on the podcast is what I like a lot.
Oh
Yeah, I like it a lot too. And I think when we all get together, the episodes end up real cool. You fool.
You're off. You're off the podcast.
Get him out of here.
What up the DeBose?
Just hear grabbing sounds and the mic cuts.
Sheldon starts screaming.
Can I send this off?
In what sense?
Like send this off, you know? Like how you guys usually do like the wrap up, like it's been Boom and been Spice.
You've been ending it like.
Have I?
Yeah, every time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was saying last. All right, you guys start to finish. I'll wrap her up.
Thanks for the permission.
Yeah.
I've been Spice.
I'm Boom.
And your boy, Bam, again, as always.
Well,
It's not as good as I wanted it to be.
we'll see you next time.